Hey, what's up? It's Skippy. I gotta talk about this. This is a total pisser. I've been looking for this damn thing forever. Finally find it, and it's not there. Oh, you're wondering, what am I talking about? Well, here, let me tell ya. Sorry, I didn't mean to be so condescending. I'm just kind of frustrated, you know? Because, like, okay. In 2013, I believe, or 2012, I was approached by a couple of dudes. They wanted to make a documentary about me. I had met them. I was at the Old Town Pub in Pasadena. I was out back just shooting the shit and smoking weed, telling all sorts of crazy Hollywood stories. And they were like, dude, we gotta get you. We're doing a documentary. Or no, they weren't even doing a documentary at that point. They were doing a film class. And they wanted to use me as a trailer for a fake documentary. I was like, let's go for it. So they filmed me doing comedy, and they filmed me at my job, and they made this trailer, and the trailer was so good that they got a grant to make a full-on documentary about yours truly, because apparently my life was very interesting at that point, because I was juggling a crappy daytime job just so I could survive doing stand-up comedy at night, because comedy in Hollywood does not pay the fucking bills. Alright? Anyway, yeah, comedy in Hollywood doesn't pay shit. But so like I said, you know, they made the trailer, they got a grant to get the documentary made, and they used the money on camera equipment and other expenses for the making of this documentary. They were in luck, because during the filming of the documentary, my parents came to town. They got to interview my parents. So my parents are in the documentary. There's a celebrity in the documentary. I guess that's why they can't have it online, because I keep forgetting we didn't get releases from certain people in the documentary, which kind of sucks, but maybe I could get a copy of it, edit out the people or whatever. But it's just such a bummer, you know, because, like, it was a good documentary. You know, it really showed the struggles of doing stand-up in Hollywood. I really liked that they got an interview with my parents. I thought that was kick-ass. But I have been looking for the link to this documentary forever. Okay? My old girlfriend, she posted it on her Twitter. I looked through her entire feed, couldn't find it. I posted it on one of my old Twitter accounts a long time ago, couldn't find it. Then I decided, I was bored today, and I said, you know what, screw it, let's see what happens. I forgot that I had sent it to my parents, so I went into my email and did a search for the word documentary. And I found an email to my dad, who sent it to his friends, And they all gave good reviews of it, which was nice. They had the link right there in the email. And I clicked on the link, hoping to see this documentary. Private. It's freaking private. It sucks. But maybe it's because they, like, had, whatever. It's a student film, for crying a bucket, But, I don't know. I really want to get in contact with the dudes who made it. That's what sucks, is like they got the money, they got their camera equipment, and then they bailed, It was thanks. But they were there for some pretty momentous stuff. Like, I went down to the Ontario Improv, and I ended up, comedy is just an aphrodisiac, and I ended up taking this single mother back to my van and having some fun with her, but they couldn't come inside the van at that time. As I always say, I have difficulty being with single mothers because I don't know when Single Mother's Day is, so. But anyway, they captured some really, oh my god, they have footage of me destroying. If I could get some of this footage, god. They had footage and I wanted to get it. They had footage of myself doing this show at the South Point Casino called The Dirty at 12:30, which is an epic show. If you get a chance and you're in Vegas, go to the Dirty at 12:30 show at South Point. It was so epic that I had people coming up to me, congratulating me. Not just congratulating me. There were people who were coming up, shaking my hands, taking my picture, and going, "Hey, I didn't want to say anything around the other comics, but you were the best one. Hey, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but you were the best comic up there." And I thanked them, but I wish that I could get this footage, but what a bummer. Total pisser. Yeah, like I said, I found the link for it today, and it's freaking private. Anyway, and what sucks too is, like, I've contacted for the past couple years, I've been contacting one of the dudes who made it, this kid Brian. I understand he's in a traveling band right now, and they're kind of popular. They're traveling all over, so he's got, plus he's got a family. But still, it's no excuse for keeping this documentary hostage, dude. I helped you when you needed help. Now you help me, because that documentary's great. But anyway, if you know Brian Ponce, do me a favor. Yeah, I called your name out, bud. Yeah, just talk to him. Be like, "Hey, Brian, I heard your pal Skippy wants his documentary. Could you get it to him? Because I want to watch it too." That'd be great. But anyway. All right. Yeah, I was down at, waiting in line at El Pollo Loco, and I found the documentary in an email. What a bummer. I found the documentary link, but it's freaking private. What a pisser. I will say this, though. There was a group of school kids. I guess school's back in session. I'm not sure. I don't have any kids, nor will I ever. I don't need that kind of responsibility or bullshit in my life. How do you think I keep this beautiful face? Okay? Look at that. No wrinkles, bro. No wrinkles. Why is that? No Botox. It's au natural. How'd you do that, Skippy? Well, I think it may have been my Retin-A use whenever I was a teenager, because I had really horrible acne. And I think it's because I think it made my skin really tight, which I'm very grateful for. But also, it's, no stress. Don't stress yourself out. Okay? It ain't worth it. That's why I'm not stressing about this documentary. If I get it, cool. If I don't, I got a story about it. All right. I burped. Yay. All right. I'm going to go eat my food I got from El Pollo Loco. But, oh, yeah, those kids. These kids from the school, I don't know where they were from. But they were, oh my God, they were talking so much shit. It was fantastic. First off, kids, swear. Swear as much as you want. If anyone gives you shit, if your parents give you shit, if your teachers give you shit, you look them square in the face and go, it's my First Amendment rights to say whatever the fuck I want, whenever the fuck I want it. Honestly, if we just legalize cursing, okay, the words are here. We ain't unmaking them. Let's just, keep using them. That's your freedom of speech. I fought for it as a veteran. So, say whatever the fuck you want. And if people are offended, it's their freedom. It's their right to get offended. Same with your right to go, hey, I don't give a shit. But anyway, these kids were cursing up a storm, and it was fantastic. It reminded me when I was a kid, they were talking about some kid who got jumped at school, and like talking about, titties and ass. They were cracking me the fuck up. I'm sitting there waiting for my food. These kids, they were great. All right, enough about me. All right, enough about those kids. Enough about their talk. Hey, when they were talking about that kid getting jumped, I was like, oh man, I remember that crap. I got jumped a couple times when I was in high school. I remember one time I got jumped by 5 dudes and I beat the crap out of all 5 of them just because I pulled out my retard strength. But yeah, just fighting's dumb. If you really want to prove that you're a man, raise your family. There you go. I like that. I don't got a family. I'll never be a man. I got kicked out of Hebrew school for eating bacon at 11. I never had my bar mitzvah. So there. I'll never be a man. I'm circumcised like a motherfucker. I made the cut. But, whatever. Alright, we'll talk more. Oh, I'm so pissed off by the documentary. Anyhow, alright, we'll talk.